So in this problem, we're given two equations, and we're told that if xy is a solution to the system of equations above, what is the value of x minus y? So there's two ways to solve this problem. You could use the substitution method or the elimination method. I think the easier way to solve these when you have a system of equations is to use the elimination method. So let me show you how to solve it using that way. So let's just write our equations. So we have 2x minus 3y is equal to minus 14. And then we have 3x minus 2y is equal to minus 6. So the elimination method works by taking your top equation and then adding it to your bottom one. And the goal with elimination is to eliminate one of your variables. And you do that by adding your variables so they cancel. So if I, for example, right, so we have minus 3y here. What I would need to do is add it to 3y. And then when you add them, it becomes 0. So it cancels out that way. So somehow we got to get this equation to equal where our y is going to be equal to 3y, so it can cancel out this minus 3y when we add it. So if I want to get minus 2 to equal to positive 3, what I could do is multiply it by minus 3 over 2, right? It's minus 2 times minus 3 over 2 is going to be equal to 6 over 2, which equals 3. So if it equals 3, minus 3 plus 3 would equal 0. So basically what we need to do is multiply this whole equation by minus 3 over 2. So that's going to allow us for these terms to cancel. So we got to multiply each individual term by it. So let's go ahead and do that. So minus 3 over 2 times 3x, minus 3 times 3 is going to be minus 9, and then over 2 times x, and then we already went over it, minus 3 over 2 times minus 2 is going to be equal to 3. So plus 3y equals minus 3 over 2 times minus 6. Minus 3 times minus 6 is going to be 18. And then we're dividing by 2, which equals 9. So minus 3 over 2 times minus 6 is equal to 9. So all we did for this was multiply it by minus 3 over 2, and we get this equation. And so now we can use the elimination method when adding them. So we have 2x minus 3y equals minus 14. I'm just rewriting this top equation. And then we're going to add it to this equation right here that we just got. So minus 9 over 2x plus 3y equals 9. And so the cool thing about this is you'll realize that when we add minus 3y to 3y, they're going to cancel. And that's going to allow us just to get x by itself so we can actually solve. So these are going to cancel. Let's add 2x plus minus 9 over 2x. So it's basically just 2x minus 9 over 2x. And minus 9 over 2x is the same thing as minus 4.5 because 9 over 2 is 4.5. So 2 minus 4.5 is going to be minus 2.5. So 2x minus 9 over 2x is minus 2.5x. So these cancel, so I could write plus 0, but we don't need to. And then minus 14 plus 9 is going to be equal to minus 5. So we have minus 2.5x equals minus 5. If we want to get x by itself, we can divide by minus 2.5. And then we'll get x equals minus 5 divided by minus 2.5, which is just 2. So we get x equals 2, but we need to find x minus y, right? So what we need to do is find y. And so we can do that by just taking our x and plugging it into one of our equations. So I'm going to choose the top one here. So I'm going to plug in 2 and solve for y. So it would become 2, and we're plugging in 2 for x. So 2 times 2 minus 3y is equal to minus 14. So 2 times 2 is going to be 4. So we have 4 minus 3y is equal to minus 14. By minus 4 on both sides, it'll get rid of this 4. So we'll have minus 3y is equal to minus 14 minus 4, which is minus 18. And then if we want to solve for y, we can divide both sides by minus 3. And we'll get y equals minus 18 over minus 3, which will just become 6. So we know x equals 2 and y equals 6. So they're asking us what is the value of x minus y. So x is 2 and y is going to be 6. So it's 2 minus 6. 2 minus 6 is going to be equal to minus 4. So this right here is going to be our answer. And so if we look at all these, c is going to be minus 4. So our answer to this problem is going to be C.